Good evening. I would really, really love to know why the first time I try to stream, every single time, well, the first time I try to stream, since I turned my PC on, always ends up with this network problem, where it just starts dropping every fucking frame, and then it recovers fine. Anyway. Definitely not had a frustrating week that I did not need this kind of shit worrying me. But I'm over a hump now, thankfully. So, like, I'm hoping, like, me planning ahead and shit like that the next month or so will be okay. It's probably not going to be, because a lot of shit happens towards the end of the year. Yeah. Connection's good now, so that's fine. I am also dead fucking tired from exercise today. I'm not feeling anything yet, and that worries me. Because usually I can feel something, like, you know, maybe I went too heavy on arms, or maybe, you know, I stretched too much. Honestly thought I'd come out with an injury at some point. Because I reached too far down and felt something pull in my neck. Well, not pull, but, like, I strained something in my neck. But then I came out of it, like, walking fine, walked it off, cooked dinner, was fine. But that doesn't make sense. I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and my calves are gonna be on fire or something. But, until then, we've got some Final Fantasy shit to do. I've still been playing 14 a lot, but I just haven't really felt like streaming anything I've been doing. I've basically just been using it as filler for, like, when I need to, like, wind down from writing and stuff like that, so it's, like, really late night shit. Yeah. I think this is gonna happen eventually. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna start, like, lapsing my sub every now and then. Because I'm still, like... I'm still slowly going through my second playthrough of the MSQ. I'm still leveling shit. Like... It's just, like, it's there when I need it. And there's, like... Path of Exile is starting to monopolize my time a little bit more. Which, like, there's another league in, like, 3 weeks. Which is... a lot. So yeah, like, even when I'm doing exercise stuff, because eventually, at some point I went like, oh yeah, I'll do dailies. When I do my little jog for the, when I do my little walk for the day. And then that turned into Path of Exile 1. And then that turned into Path of Exile 2. And then I think that turned into, like, Mega Bonk or something, which I picked up randomly, because recommendations from people. So yeah, it's been a weird... Like, I think this is the time I'm trying to actually find where 14 slots into my life, honestly. And, like, odd stream every now and then for the story shit, and then just, like, poking at it twice a week. I think that's about where it's gonna live. Although... I do have podcasts I need to catch up on, so that's probably gonna be... It's probably gonna be, what I do during that. Anyway, I'm fucking yapping, because it's clearly been a bit since I streamed. And I've been really wanting to stream, but, like, again, this week's been a lot. Which I keep saying every fucking week, and then I realize, like, oh right, we're, like, in the last quarter of the year. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how that works. Anyway, let's go hunt some monsters. I do plan on doing both starting the deep dungeon. I don't know what the framing for the quest is. I don't know how long the quest is going to be, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely going to at least do all of the Monster Hunter one. So, yeah. The Dawn Hunt Tracker has need of an intrepid adventurer. Hi, random person I've never talked to before. Well, if it isn't Aldine. Tell me, do you have a moment? Animal carcasses have been turning up one after the other over in Shaloni, and we've yet to figure out why. We were preparing to launch an investigation, but then we received this. Okay. Whoa. A distinctive style to be sure, but it's undoubtedly a mark bill. No less peculiar than the client who delivered it, either. Too small for a Hetsaro, and yet too furry to be a Lullafell. Whatever distant land they hailed from, I doubt I've ever heard of it. Bill's design is certainly different. Looks like prey worth hunting. Lately, there have been sightings of a large beast roaming the plains, which we believe is responsible for the rash of carcasses. From what I've heard, it bears a striking resemblance to the creature depicted in this bill. To be frank, we'd all rest easier if the one who felled Valagamanda were the one to take this on. Would you lend us your strength? It was yearning for a good hunt. It's been deemed a threat and must be eliminated. Indeed. This is a matter we would be wise to approach with all due caution. It'd be best to speak with the client directly, as they'll be able to apprise you of all the details. They should be hanging about the tavern in Husatawi. I expect you'll have no trouble finding them. Okay. Yep, that's a sound effect. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do a jingle into that. Like, not as, like, a big bombastic thing, but, just a little artistic flair before going into that. I also just realized I haven't fucking dumpstered everything in my inventory since my last, like, set of daily stints. Oops. Chocobo? An unfamiliar bird-like creature stands before you, vaguely reminiscent of a chocobo. Ancient ancestor. And feathered, too. This is a feathered dinosaur safe space. Fuck everyone who hates feathered dinosaurs. You. One thing I don't think I talked about too much in Monsanto Wilds was music rocks, but hi. Yes, I'm the feline who put out the bounty on the monster. Are you a hunter? An adventurer, to be precise. This dumbass would correct people. You must be familiar with monsters of all kinds. In which case, I have one I'd ask you to hunt, assuming you're up for it. Yeah, why not? That's what I'm here for. Wonderful! You don't seem to have a grand hub for hunters in this land, so I was beginning to lose hope I'd find anyone. Oh, what? I'd better begin telling you how I arrived here. It relates to our mark, you understand. Get a light American accent. I don't think I can do a light one, though. Mark in question? None other than Guardian Arkfeld. The creature normally resides in the Forbidden Lands. My comrades and I were in the midst of investigating its territory when... a spider-like thing appeared as if out of nowhere. Before we could make heads or tails of what it was, a cocoon nearby burst open and from it emerged a new Arkfeld. The two then began to clash in a fierce battle for supremacy. As the battle came to a head, the mysterious invader created a ring glowing with light. Before we knew it, the Guardian had disappeared without a trace. And then, all before me turned white. When I came to, I found myself in this land of Tural. Oddly enough, the invader spoke just moments before the flash. I think it said, program loop upgrade? I have no idea what that means, but I'm guessing it has to do with why I'm here. I was searching for a way home with my companion when I learned that a guardian Arkfeld was wreaking havoc nearby. I thought it best that I recruit a hunter to take it down before it could bring ruin to the wilds. Okay. Now that you're up to speed, I'd say we get started. Okay. I wonder how much story is actually framing all of this. Having not done the original Monster Hunter collab, I don't have any frame of reference for it. I do know a little bit about the gameplay of that other trial, though, so... I'm sure this goes without saying, but when tracking prey, it's important to know what signs to look for. Every creature leaves its own unique trail. Guardian Arkfeld's most distinctive traits are its white coat and scales, as well as the chain-like tendrils on its forelimbs, which it can extend and retract at will to blind its prey, if it doesn't slice you to pieces first. Whatever ground the beast treads, it's certain to leave behind marks from dragging its tendrils. From what I've heard, it was sighted in an area north of here called Yawatanane. Let's see if we can't find signs of its passage. I'm regretfully unfamiliar with the monsters in these parts, so I hope you don't mind taking the lead in our search. That's fine. Oh. Discuss Husatawa. Husatawa. No. Fucking hell. It'll come back up. I noticed there are quite a few people in this town carrying curious weapons. I took such folk for hunters at first, but it turns out they're members of a group that catches folks up to no good. The Dustwatch, I think they're called? The hunters of my land are no strangers to capturing their quarry either, you know. We use shock or pitfalls to immobilize a beast and then unleash a barrage of trank bombs to put them to sleep. I happen to be expert at laying traps, so I'd be happy to put my talents to use should any fugitives cross our path. Husatawi. Yeah. Husatawi. Unless the double H has, like, a particular sound. Honestly, in the intervening time since I played the MSQ, I probably should have, like, just straight up seen if I could find, like, pronunciation guides like I did. Bitch, you are 95. Get the fuck out of here. Starting shit. A heap of withered weeds. It bears an unmistakable resemblance to the plant matter found on tumbleclaws native to the region. I gather these dried weeds were left by a monster that uses them to camouflage itself. They certainly bear no connection to Arkfeld. In the Forbidden Lands, there are creatures called Mimiphyta that also mimic flowers to hide from predators. I remember this one time, some hunters disguised themselves from with headwear in the spitting image of Mimiphyta. I'm not pulling your tail when I tell you it was impossible to distinguish them from the real thing. In any case, I don't see signs of Arkfeld here. Let's keep looking. Okay. Alright. Can actually fly. What the fuck was that? Discuss Shaloni. As I understand it, sandstorms sometimes sweep across these plains. Is that right? The Forbidden Lands similarly have a tumultuous climate, the environment shifting greatly with the change of seasons. In the fallow period, the land grows barren, so monsters fight over what limited food they can find. Come the intense weather conditions of the inclemency period, apex predators begin to emerge, making it a very precarious time. After that comes a period of plenty, when flora and fauna flourish in abundance. No matter the season, there's always something new to discover, bringing fresh excitement with each expedition. And you could learn more if you go and play Monster Hunter Wilds, out now. Just make sure your PC's not going to explode when you play it. A pungent, sticky substance adheres to these clumps of yellow hair. Judging by the local fauna, these are likely the remains of a sunbeard gorged upon by a grasslands worm. Not so sure what left this behind, but Arkfeld has white fur, not yellow. Come to think of it, all guardians have a white coat. Even the guardian variant of Rathalos, Crimson King of the Skies, is clad in white. At least, that's what I've heard. But that is neither here nor there. We should get back to our survey. Oh, fucking Fall Guys mount. At some point I need to get that on other characters. Oh, hello. The markings on the ground suggest something massive was dragged across it, with armor-like scales strewn about the area. These scales. I'm certain they came from Guardian Arkveld. I think it came so close to a settlement. Thankfully, it turned away, but there's nothing stopping it from coming back. We need to find its lair before anyone gets hurt. With everything we found, I believe we have what we need to locate our prey. If we're to give proper chase, we should call on my comrade resting back in town. Could I trouble you to give a few gather a few samples before we go? Okay. Who is your companion? Oh, I thought we were actually... Alright. Yeah. The friend here is called a secret, but not only does it make for a reliable mount, but it can also carry all the essentials for a hunt thanks to its sturdy build. And that's not all. You can even memorize a monster's scent and track it down. Try letting it smell what you gathered. What the fuck? I never noticed those wanted posters before. Looks like it's picked up the scent. Now it can guide us to Arkveld. There's no time to waste. If you would mount the secret and scout out the location of our mark, I'll see the preparations for the hunt. Here, take this link pearl contraption. Managed to barter for it after exchanging a few things with the traveling merchant. With this, we should be able to stay in contact even when we're apart. And yes, I did end up leaning in a little bit to the accent, but not well, I think. Now then, you need only trust in the secret to guide you. I'm sure you'll find Arkveld in no time. Okay. Oh, okay, bye. Oh, I'm just leaving now, I guess. I kind of... Are we out in... Yes, we are. Okay. The secret grunts cheerfully. Seems eager for you to climb onto its back. Yeah, let's go. Yippee. Best fucking believe this thing is gonna be my mount from now on. Hello? You there? Oh good, I can hear you. This link pearl is a true gem. Yeah? Is that all? The Arkveld lay dormant within its cocoon for a long time. Guardians are said to awaken when they sense a powerful presence nearby. It may have turned back after approaching the settlement because something even stronger drew its attention. And we're not following that marking because... Stormy Dome in the distance marks a land dominated by fierce lightning storms, right? Sure, but that's not where Arkveld was headed. Oh. Oh, I mean... Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. What? I found the remains of a monster. Quick, examine the corpse to see if there are any signs it was preyed upon. I mean, there are scales right next to it, but... I don't know. Other monsters could have set it up. The beast has breathed its last. You see no bite marks on its body, suggesting the creature may not have been attacked as an act of predation. No burns either. I seem to recall Arkveld having some kind of, like, power. I'd expect as much from a guardian. You see, unlike your average monster, they have no need to eat their prey. I think Arkveld may be fixated on the energies in this place, compelling any other monsters to get in its way. Sounds like a Tyrell of a Droll. Interesting. I didn't realize such creatures exist in this land. The world truly is full of limitless wonders. Guardian's a little different, but a creature gaining immense strength from an extraordinary long life puts me in the mind of tempered monsters. Very powerful creatures where I'm from. The fuck was that? Oh, yep. Good shot. What? That sounds like a turf war. Clearly Arkveld's been on edge since it arrived here, but it's slashing out at anything it deems a threat. At this rate, it's going to throw the whole ecosystem out of balance. We have to stop it. But how? Oh, I've got it. Try taking out a pod from the pouch of the sacred. You'll know you found the right one when if it makes your nose wrinkle. Okay. Ugh. It's called a dung pod, and as you've undoubtedly noticed, it possesses a frightful fetid smell. Whether it's a single monster or even a horde, a well-positioned throw would send even the most rabid beast packing. It has no effect on guardians, but the scent would be unbearable for whatever Arkveld's fighting. Throw it with everything you've got. I was gonna say, throw it from there, and that'd be fucking hilarious. Get the fuck out of here. Hey. Yeah, you better run. Arkveld fled as well? Perhaps it perceived you two as a threat and returned to its den to recover its strength. Well, I'm sure you'd love to give chase. I'd like to regroup first. Stay put for just a moment. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a Rathalos' tail. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's never run away from the hunter, but maybe it's warrior light syndrome. Judging by the sacred's gallant posturing, it's eager to resume the hunt. Had that turf war continued, it may have reached nearby settlements. Thank goodness Dungpod worked as well as it did. Arkveld's lair appears to be further ahead. I expect it's recuperating from its battle and won't be emerging anytime soon. Okay, so we go kill it then? While you were searching for the Guardian, I took upon myself to put together a camping kit. Let's set up shop near Arkveld's lair and prepare for the grueling hunt before us. Okay. Good music for this. Okay. I guess we don't get the Shaloni. I suppose this is fine, too. Oh. Oh. Damn. Really cool area. Holy shit. Damn. What the hell is the name of that dungeon? No, dungeon. Tender Valley, that's right. Tender Valley vibes, but like... Yeah, even better Valley. Ironically. Come, come! Make yourself at home! Need to worry about any pesky monsters? No need to worry about any pesky monsters. I've already checked the area. We're perfectly safe. First things first, we feast. One should never hunt on an empty stomach, as we hunters say. I managed to gather everything we need to have ourselves a barbecue, so let's get to grilling. Okay. I don't imagine Aldine to be a particularly adept cook, but... especially with this kind of shit. This is 100% more a Ray and Will thing. Oh yeah, Warrior of Light just does it in one tick though. Don't worry about it. No quick time needed. Unseasoned meat, just like Ray would make. That's not true. She'd be way too used to spices from traveling places. Delicious. Now with your appetite sated and spirits soaring, I bet you could take on the mightiest of, even the mightiest of monsters. Here, take these mega potions as well. They'll come in handy during the hunt. Am I gonna be, like, stripped of healing as a... They're a special blend of the potions distributed by the Hunters Guild. Mixed with fresh honey harvested by yours truly. Thankfully, we were in a period of plenty just before I was transported here. With that, I think you're all set. Okay. Allow me to formally make my request. Please hunt Guardian Arkfeld and protect the life on these plains. Okay. Serious face. The Windwood Wilds. During the battle with the Windwood Wilds, you will gain access to the Action Mega Potion. Okay. Okay, is it a trial? It sure is. Animal carcasses have been turning up left and right in Shaloni, with a mysterious mark bill suggesting that a new monster prowls the plains. Tasked with hunting the beast, you set off to meet your client, a stray feline, and together with their stalwart sacred companion, scour the wilds and identify your mark, Guardian Arkfeld. Now invigorated by a repast of grilled meat and equipped with potent mega potions, the time has come to end the Guardian's rampage and return peace to the wilds. Okay, let's see. I can't read. Didn't that say there was a party there before? Oh. Oh, I guess it formed. Damn. I gotta go back and do the extremes too. I haven't gotten the wings from any of them, and I really want to get the wings. They look really fucking cool. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And I don't actually... Like, there hasn't been too much of a tutorial on, like, what's going on. I seem to recall the Rathalos fight being, like... very unique in its game mechanics, like having dodges and shit like that. And... honestly, if it's not gonna tutorialize shit like that, I have to imagine it's not gonna do it again, or it's not doing that specifically. And given there's an extreme of it, I don't know if that means that it's like, oh, it's a little bit more like a traditional trial extreme, and the regular trial's the one that does the stupid, not the stupid shit, sorry. That word's been coming to me a lot this week. Doing the unusual stuff. Yeah. I guess, in the meantime, I could probably figure out where I need to go for the fucking, Pilgrim's Traverse. That's the one. Where do I go? Pilgrimage of Light. Starts in the Crystarium. Okay. Well, since I've got the two things to look through, I may as well do both. Teleport. Norrad. Crystarium. There it is. There? Bright-eyed child, weary mother. Pilgrimage of Light. The bright-eyed child is regaling her mother with a tale. It's true, Mummy. I saw one right over there. It was green, and smooth, and it had big round eyes, and a little tail like a leaf, and a feather in its cap. Just like the Floth from my picture books, Mummy. I just know it was a Floth. Can we please go and find it? My book says Floth are water folk, so I bet it went to the Hortorium. Please, can we go? Please? Hush, child. You're not to go following Fae, is that clear? I'll spirit you away to their kingdom, and you'll never see Mummy and Daddy again. Besides, Floth would never be foolish enough to visit the Crystarium. The guard would have them for frog's legs. Now come along, we've shopping to finish, and Daddy is waiting. But, Mummy, I did see a Floth. It had a feather in its cap. Oh. Did it now? Floth running loose in the Crystarium would bode ill for the people's safety. Maybe best to investigate the Hortorium, just in case. Yeah, like, A, that seems bad. B, what the fuck? That also kinda sounds like the leader that you fight at the end of that one dungeon whose name I forget. Don Meg. That's the one. Okay. Ah. Muttering Floth. Do you see the Floth? Wondering what this tree's story is. So we all, truth be told. It's not appeared to be native to Lakeland, and yet we can find no records of it in any extant reference book. Now that the realm is at peace and we no longer have to fight for our lives, we will have more time to devote to such scholarly pursuits. Perhaps we will find an answer sooner than we thought. Hi. I don't actually remember if the Floth had a voice. But they're not like, Fie, the damned dry, burns me up and makes me cry. What to make me whole again? Why, a soul of mortal kin. Lead them on and lead them true to the depths of deepest blue. How about fucking not? Ah! I shall not suffer your reproach, sir, standing within my eavesdrop, and with such prejudice. I'll have you know that I am a paragon among Floth. Regard these charming brown eyes, and tell me that my innocence is not clear as mud. What's more, I am come to the Crystarium on official business. Impede my mission and my master will break their fast upon the angle of your ears. I'm warning you. Excuse me? I don't fucking believe you. And I shall warn you, Ankh-Dane, of waters fair. Oh. No, that's Feul. My god, my good books bent at my spine. Oh, hang on. Wait, no, this is Feul. My good books bent at the spine, my beautiful library flooded, and my Numo keepers fit to faint. Sins of yours, you old croak! 'Twas your promise of service that brought you mercy, yet here you stand, babbling away. Yay. Your Majesty! Mistake me not, I remain your dedicated servant. If this swath has offended, send them forth and all is mended. But it is dry and I am tired, and the air is thick with the stench of mortals. My element is water, and I'm out of it. Should I rejoice in my circumstances? Nay, only fools see providence in hardship. Only babes find novelty in strife. I suppose mad blooms find the fun in everything, don't they, Your Majesty? Roll up that tongue before you step on it. Hang on, sorry, I need a Feul reference. Real quick. Y'all aren't gonna hear this, but I will. Such a whisper about her name. I know this is awkward, but I want to do Feul justice, because I love them. Yes, say that we faithful have no interest in struggles of men. Never mind that old leather skin. You, my adorable sapling, are a sight for sore eyes. I have followed every step of your journey. Our bond is as sturdy as ever it was. Love you too, Feul. Perhaps that is why you have found me now in my hour of need. Errant sin-eaters have been roving Ilmeg, you see. Fuck, I lost it immediately. Clawing their way out of a ruined church of the First Light. We have yet to investigate further, as the site is warded with charms repellent to the Fey folk. Thus I thought to enlist the help of a mortal from the Crystarium. Though it may beggar belief, among the band of troublemakers that owe me penance, Ankh-Dane makes the most suitable envoy. Far older than I knowing much and more about the church, they were meant to enlist and instruct a sympathetic mortal. Why didn't you call me? Oh, well, sorry, Feul, I've got another call. How dare you! Blips out of existence. Where the fuck did they go? Alright, how fucked up are we being with mechanics here? Oh, that's good. A little pixelated, I think, but good. Alright. Well, we're not here day one, unfortunately, but Hopefully we don't get a group that's just gonna smash this. Ten mega potions. Source a moderate amount of health. Alright. Oh, more than half the room. Alright. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Huh. That's gonna be fucked up at extreme. Oh, what the fuck? What? What do you fucking mean? Oh, come on, bro. Get out of the road. Where the fuck are they? Oh. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Oh my god. Yo. Alright, well, at least I got something to heal. Is that out and then in? Oh, shit. Oh, wow, I was on the right side for this. Damn. was kind of expecting something else there. Like it was gonna do a fucked up back and forth. Oh, hold on. We're going back in. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, it's going back again. Fuck you! Okay, yeah. That's fine, I think. Yup. Yup! Yup! Oh, fuck. Okay, it wasn't quite fine. I wasn't even watching for that one. Lamau. What? Okay. I'm baiting shit before we do any of that crap. Yeah, so. Where do those random AoEs come from? Oh, I see. It's the... Right, it's the Spire shit he has during the Wilds boss fight. Oh, brother! Please! Mage has got that one, actually. Into the... Back. Whoa! Where the fuck did that come from? Are they just gonna go now? Oh god. So... Yeah. And yeah, just fucking stay away from the tail, period. Fuck out of there. Yippee! Die. Oh, no celebration? Damn. Didn't I see... Oh, no, I just got that? Seriously? Oh my god. You can do the fucking, Yeah, you do the Monster Hunter thing. Oh my god, that's great. Awesome. Walk over them just for the... I gotta have a look at... Oh, okay. Alright. I can't do it during a fucking instance. Yay! We killed it. There's gonna be absolutely no negative repercussions from this. You did it! You defeated Arkveld. Now these plains know peace once more. Thanks to you that I even knew of this threat in the first place. Now we need to find a way to get you home. Ah, I nearly forgot. Not entirely sure how I'll make it back to the Forbidden Lands, I'll admit, and yet I feel awfully anxious about it. It's not every day that you get spirited away to a vast continent like this, you know. I like to see the sights and speak with the people. Find a way back in the course of that, I'm sure of it. I wouldn't mind learning more about the myriad monsters and resources here either. We'll see where the winds take me. Fill out my field guide as I go along. Who knows? By the time I make it home, I may have filled the whole thing. Do you think it'd be worthy? Bleh. Do you think I'd be a worthy adventurer by then? Of course. We're definitely not going to hear a roar as we finish this, indicating that an extreme is going to happen. Unless the extreme is a fucking... Oh yeah, no, go back. Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder if we get there and then it's like, uh-oh, Arkveld back. Oh no, could have possibly seen this coming. That was good. Like, I know that extreme is gonna be crazy. Also, like, again, just the amount of, like, unique, like, tells and markers they've... Why were there not this many... Why were there so little people when I was here? When I started the stream? That's weird. Oh, maybe I was in a weird instance. Well... No, I don't think these areas are instants anymore. Or at least not that I remember. And again, I'd be surprised if that was the case for Australia specifically. Oh, shit. So the hunt was a success. Well done indeed. Perhaps now life can return to normal for the fauna of Shaloni. By the way, we carved some scales from Arkveld's hide. Would you be able to craft anything from with them? It'd be an awful waste to leave them as only a souvenir. Well now, this is a rare find. If you speak with the smithy here, I'm sure he could fashion armor with it. Or at the very least, exchange it for other wares. Like... materia! Sure to drop by again should you find any other noteworthy materials. Alright. Give me that mount. What brings you here, my friend? Already finished feeding? Oh. Would you look at that? Seems you've grown. They've grown fond of you. If you're not opposed, why not take them along with you on your adventures? Isn't that your only remaining friend in the world? Are you sure? Yippee! You couldn't ask for a better companion. That's settled. I believe it's time I was getting on with my own adventure. Thanks for everything, Aldine. No problem. I just beat up a monster. Maybe we meet again someday. Although, to be fair, the Hunter and the Warrior of Light are probably the most analogous. Of like, random collabs this game has had, that's probably the most one-to-one. Like, yeah, that's just a person that beats the shit out of monsters. Oh shit, you too? Hell yeah. Zone has only just begun. Earn further rewards by facing Guardian Arkfeld in the Windward Wilds Extreme, which may be unlocked by speaking with a wandering minstrel until the Oh, okay. Yeah. Just like every other Extreme. Okay. Okay. First of all, let's grab this fucking weapon. That is better than what I've got at the moment. I'll buy a fucking long shot. Hell yeah. Ooh. Just, it's like a little too feathery for me, but that's pretty cool. I do wish they were kind of placed a little differently, too, on the back. Like, tiered up a little bit so that it lets, like, the, curving, or going thick to thin actually let it kind of, like, fit a bit easier, but, it's fucking nitpicking, honestly. Alright. Guardian Arkfeld item exchange. Guardian Arkfeld certificate. Awarded to those who have slain a mighty wyvern. So I have to assume that's the extreme stuff? Oh my fucking god. Well, at least I have to kill normal at least one more time. But yeah, like, this seems like totem shit. Except it's a certificate. What was the other thing? Enhancement. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So that gives you the extreme version. Are they any different? Are they dyeable, or is it just an item level upgrade? Oh. Back to our sweet branch. Sweet branch and hella sapling. I fucking hate that just came to my mind. I'm so sorry. God. I didn't even fucking read Homestuck, for fuck's sake. Like, I have no idea why that came to mind. Is it Deltarune stuff technically on my mind? It might be Deltarune stuff technically on my mind. Let's get up to where we were before. I love how quick Fail All was to, like, and the funny thing is here, it feels like the Warrior of Light is, like, basically invoking them at this point. I shall warn you, Ankh Dane of what is fair. My good books bent at the spine, my beautiful library flooded, and my Numo keepers fit to faint. Sins of yours, you old croak. 'Twas your promise of service that brought you mercy, yet here you stand, babbling away. I feel like that was a better intro for her, for them. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I hope we all enjoy more fucking discourse about fucking Faye at this point. Yippee. Step of your journey. We got up to a... Didn't we get up to a point where I had to say something? Something about Sin Eaters coming from the first church. Yep. Why didn't you call me? What's this? You demand to be called upon after spurning my aid and time and again. Cruel, heartless sapling, are you toying with your poor branch's affections? Sorry. As it seems I've had my revenge, all is forgiven. Now, neither of us need hesitate when calling the other. Understood? Yes. How delightful! A mortal acquired with nary a befuddlement. The fairy proverb known that every king shall take their own. May I go now, your majesty? No! Your service lasts till Ilmeg is no longer plagued by sin-eaters. Lead this man to the church's remains and await my arrival. I shall see you again shortly, my brave and benevolent hero. Okay. I love them. When the fuck is Scholar gonna be able to summon Feaul? That's all I'm asking. Come along, mortal. Tread downwind. Einkdane the Merry will be your guide. The Wallachdorf, we make our way to in Wallachdorf, you're hearted to sway. Wait, where the, oh god. I should remember this. I should remember this. Oh my god, Seto is a... Seto is... Einkdane, save me. Still in one piece, eh? Sapling knows where its roots grow, where its root grows, deep in the kingdom of rainbows. Now, before we proceed further, just how ignorant are you of the Church of the First Light? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh, what fools you mortals be! Your minds are soft as mallow upon which you whet the instruments of your own violent demise. Stay, child, and I'll tell you the tale of a faith, a legion, and a grave. Once upon a time, there was a church that worshipped the light. Its flock believed that, if they were virtuous, it would wrest them from death's very grasp to be born anew unto this world. The ranks of the faithful grew and grew across Northrend, their beloved light a beacon of hope, ere it turned upon them, scouring the very land and giving rise to a legion of beasts. The church scrambled to defy these creatures, these devourers of sin, yet the flock's devotion had begun to waver, its quivering sheep terrified of the fate that awaited their mortal souls. As the kingdom of Volbert fell, they strayed one by one into the endless day, leaving their churches to suffocate in silence. Now, in those mausoleums of a long-dead faith, bells ring once more. What? So we must turn a new page in an old fable. Come along, maiden bark, and bend your trunk to the church at Damroan Field. The rascals await. Okay. Is this just part of... Oh, yeah, no, it's like literally a part of Ilmeg we've barely been to. That's cute. Oh. We got a bunch. Ugh. Greetings. I don't know what it was about that, but I was just reminded of... this. Hold on. I'm gonna hear it mute for a second.
Greetings!
Love that fucking elite. Greetings! I'm gonna voice them like that. Are you the mortal come to help us? Welcome, welcome. Oswide. Why does that name sound familiar? Hmm? Hmm? Why, it's the King's Sapling! The King's Sapling has come to play! I'm Oswide, Vide, and these are my fellows. We've all been very naughty. Not as naughty as the Farth, though. No one's naughty as the Farth. Well, they kind of lost the accent there a little bit. I'm in charge of watching, and Vanthal there is in charge of trembling quietly. The biggest among us, yet the frailest of heart.
Yep.
That's Tirban, but I shan't introduce them. There's no telling what they might do. What? How now, mad spirit? What changes now about these haunted stones? None to speak of, or whisper of, or whistle at, or hoot. Magics that pave the way for pilgrims of Eld are blinking awake from ages of slumber. Like a crusty old eyeball. Blink, blink.
Sometimes a sin eater will come crawling out. The church beyond this portal must be overrun.
Fey wards prevent us from entering to sever the connection, unfortunately. Fey wards? Oh, like they were trying to specifically keep you all out, I guess. Fortune's got naught to do with it. In the old days, those light worshippers were always finding reason to shut door and window to us. And no occasion warranted it so much as their most mortal of mortal ceremonies. Obsequious? Oh. Obsequious! Love you. Miss you. Well met by moonlight, King Titania. 'Tis just as you say. For man's breath till his final rites were spoken, the church would not suffer even the suggestion of fey folk. The precious souls of the faithful were promised rebirth, not an everlasting sojourn into the kingdom of rainbows. Beyond the yew trees lies a land. Beyond the yew trees lies a land, untouchable by mortal hand. Eternal live the fairies there, without rebirth, without a prayer. We put a damper on funerals were we to seal away the souls of the dearly departed, and so the wards went up. Then we know what's afoot, don't we? They're having a funeral in there, in a church rife with sin-eaters. Huh. The onus of discovery is yours, I'm afraid. You'll lay to rest whatever's being laid to rest, won't you? In the meantime, I will support you in any way I can. First, with a gift from the castle vault. These will serve you well upon your journey. I didn't catch it. I'm stupid. Your determination is a fierce beauty, my sapling. Among the finest I've ever seen. It is too precious to lose to a horde of greedy sin-eaters. So you must call me if you are ever in danger. Begging your pardon, Majesty, but the church's uncouth wards make no exception for royalty. Not even you could blow down those walls, huff and puff though you might. Perhaps. As a pixie, my path is barred. The only ones permitted to attend a funeral are living mortals. and the faithful deceased. What does that mean? Among the church's forgotten trinkets, you may find incense of juniper. Burn it, and think of me. All shall return to its rightful place, and I will come to you, my sapling. Oh, I love this. This is some fucking Fae fuckery. Light and silence! So that's what you mean! Our monarch proud, our monarch great, the fairy king who cheats their fate, let all who meet there quail and cower afore the mad bloom's maddest power. Warrior of Light Dumb, I'm sorry. Come, my sapling. You have much to prepare. I sure do. Return to Wallachdorf and attend our hero. Our service pays your debt. Your service pays your debt and aids your kingdom. The fuck did he do? Is this new music? Oh my god. Well, actually, this could be part of the other Fae quests that I've never seen before, but... I'm just gonna... Yeah. Ooh, damn, lots of people here. Oh, at least it'll be busy. First things first, supple trunk. Let's have a closer look at the king's gift. Royal gift in times of need must be of greatest worth indeed. Okay. I don't know what it is. It was just a piece of light. I imagine that's probably our ether pool. That is this, and this is that. Oh, Their Majesty's foresight is formidable. Or should I say their sincerity is unassailable? The fuck are y'all fucking around with? Very well, I have the short and long of it. To summarize, the king and his gift had used sacred weaponry. Arcane weaponry. Oh, but I have my own steel, you say. My own magic tomes and instruments of blood trauma. All useless inside the great churches of the First Light. The chapel walls enforced an armistice, protected by charms that melt aggression from the blade like butter under the midday sun. To it, your mortal armaments will gently caress the Sin Eaters before they kill you. The king's gift, however, is immune to the church's spellwork. Allied with your more barbaric instincts, there is little destruction its power cannot realize. In theory, anyway. After gathering dust in the royal vault for this long, these sacramental arms do look a bit, limp. Give them time! Give them time! With enough use, any weapon will remember what it's made for. I would know. I make a habit of making weapons. In the course of making mischief, I would wager. Exactly! That wasn't a compliment. One more thing. The king thought fit to include a golden censer. It would seem the suggestion to burn incense was not made in jest. Though whether the juniper will truly summon Titania to your side is for you to discover. Burn what you find, for what you burn may cause a fortune foul to turn. When all is done and all is said, better to try than wind up dead. Okay. Whatever else you find lying abandoned is yours to take. The threat of divine punishment has long since passed. Most likely. If you encounter any artifacts you can't make sense of, I'll be happy to appraise them for you. No matter whose, secrets are simply made to be revealed, are they not? Such scrumptious little truffles. What? I'll keep my mischief if you keep your mushrooms. Deal? A final word of the wise to you, mortal. Okay. I'm not looking down at them, I think. Though the Church of the First Light may lie in ruin, the chapels are still connected across Northrend by a web of living magics, not unlike your Aetherites. Be not surprised if your journey leads you to far-flung lands, farther-flung lands than you imagined. From chapel door to chapel door, no one can know what lies in store, a blessing or perhaps a curse upon the long pilgrim's traverse. Oh, that's a good name. I'm going to use that name. The Warrior of Light canonically naming all instances. Follow the stones, royal sapling, and underneath the root of our troubles.
It may not be much, but I can carry you to the portal. Save you the walk. Just be sure that you're fully prepared before we go.
Right, they kind of sound like Thornton. Unironically. Nondescript British, if I recall correctly. Alright, let's at least get one run in. I don't know what... Oh. Oh.
If you ever feel overwhelmed, there's no shame in turning back. Or anything to happen to you, the king would... Just please be careful. Alright then, wherever you're ready.
Yippee. Pilgrim's Traverse, now traversable. You now have access to Pilgrim's Traverse. You may enter the Deep Dungeon by speaking to Van Thou again. You must be a Disciple of War or Magic of level 91 or above to participate. And your level will be adjusted to 91 upon entering Pilgrim's Traverse for the first time. Further details on Pilgrim's Traverse and how it differs from the Palace of the Dead can be heard by speaking with Vanthu. Learn about Pilgrim's Traverse. Okay. You know what? Actually, hold on. Have I got anything at 90-something that I'd like to... No, that's the wrong button. Black Mage? Maybe not. There are a couple of other candidates, though. Sage and Reaper. And Red Mage. Once I actually get them up. Do I want to go healer for this? Sure. Enter with the match party. 5 minutes. I should honestly try and get better at doing a British sorry, not British, Scottish accent off the cuff a bit more. Like, I can definitely do it if I hear it. Like, and, you know, oh, gee, you can imitate it once you've heard it. Wow, that's really impressive, Wolfie. It's like, well, yeah, no, it's not. But I can do it. My problem has always been I have a bit of trouble. Like, I can do British and Cockney, like, and I feel like I can do a pretty decent, like, switch between them. The one that I sometimes have trouble with is distinguishing Scottish and Irish. And they are different. Like, they are very different, to be clear. But, like, there's subtleties in that I keep, like, blending together because I am bad at voice acting. And to be fair, some of that is also just not having the need or anything to actually... I don't think I want any of this shit. Stones 1 to 10. And I guess for reference, like, I'm not married to, like, doing, a bunch of this shit on stream. Like, if this takes too long, for example, I might just go, alright, like, this is not gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to make this entertaining unless we actually get in. Oh, there we go. We got in. Let's fucking go. No! Not the instant portrait reset! Fuck! Oh, God, this place is gorgeous. I do actually want to try and do a bit more deep dungeon with this. I feel like with all the saving and stuff like that too, like, it's probably a good idea to actually use this to try and get places, but I've said that before, and then my want to play 14 is just, like, deteriorated, so... It's not line of sight, what? Oh, they didn't follow down, okay. Alright, now I gotta enter into deep dungeon mode. Where I don't walk through the center of rooms. Oh, I love that fucking icon for the sage, though. That's awesome. We're good? We're good. God, why is that window so big? Sprint enabled. Oh, what's a candelabra do? Flares to life. What did that fucking say? Filling the next area with its magics. Okay. Yeah, I used to be pretty fucking gung-ho about, like, running through deep dungeons when I was using them primarily for leveling and using them a lot for leveling. Nope. That does not do shit. Cool. Did that used to be dispellable? I don't actually remember. Alright, we're good. Yeah, unless we're gonna kill that just for XP. Oh, that one I can get rid of. Oh my god. Level. Also, given that there are a lot of checkpoints now, I do wonder, like, what it's gonna be like for, I don't know why I hit that. I mean, I know that button's next to it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't actually hit that. Oh, it's probably my nail I suddenly cut. Yeah, I have to wonder how many people are gonna be sitting at each checkpoint. I have to imagine that there's, like, a dip, right? Like, there's a lot of people at the front to do, like, the easiest shit. Then there's a bunch of people... Okay, I'm gonna go the other way just to cover this person. you can just tank that, man. Like, you don't need to try and kite them. Back we go. Oh, they found the exit. Alright, cool. We're good to go. Alright, we just have sprint. Bam. Oh, no, 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 bro. Why? Oh my god, this fucker. Let us go to the next floor! Shut the fuck up! Me wishing I can silence people. Oh, I forgot that this is a thing in Deep Dungeon, so it's just like, hey, here's all of the fucking music from from the entire expansion. Okay, we need to clear this one out. That's fine. Are you gonna do more? Yeah, we are. Oh, it's gonna be fun to go through this again and just, like, nostalgia trip. Oh my god. What? Pomander of Affluence. Which one's that? Yeah. Sorry, you can't really do anything about that. Could you not have stepped on the thing? I don't know if that's actually a thing, to be fair. I got a strength. It's hard to get a shield break in this. I mean, someone not wanna... Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, now I remember why... Now I remember kind of why I like grinding these, but also not doing them on stream. Because I'm like, it's a chill time, but... Ugh. What the fuck? Hello? Mud. Ow! Okay. You're mud now. That's my attack. Do we get to open... Cool. Do we have to, like, go through the entire floor again? Or is it just like, no, you don't get to do this? You don't get to use anything on this floor? Oh. Oh, you can just turn it off. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, you got there first, go. Maze root bark bomb. I wonder if that persists between... No, it can't. It wouldn't persist between floors. That'd be silly. Oh my god, really? It has the fucking remix of this? Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Hey, how about I just do this? Yippee. What? Did I only get one of them? Hello? Where's the chest? There it is. Oh no, traps have been revealed. I should be good. Oh, horde. Oh, good job. Bro, you have a group with 2 healers. Why did you feel the need? Well, I guess where else are you going to use the transfigure, the witchery palm? See, this is why I'm real rusty. I'm like, I remember the surface level shit, but then I'm like, oh yeah, there really is no reason to use the thing here. Please leave the enemies alone, bro. Fucking ultimate legend out here thinking they need to farm XP. I mean, that's not the only reason to kill them, to be fair, but... Oh, good. Hey, how about you take the lead? I wonder what the best choice for job is going to be in this one. Because I honestly can't remember if Machinist is like a particular pick for Palace of the Dead, or if there's a reason beyond that it's just good at deep dungeons, period. I mean, obviously there's the fact that it can just like infinitely... what's that? Ability cast recast is reduced, excluding charged actions. Hey, Ryuzaki. William Machinist is best of Palace, and every DD after is either Gunbreaker or Warrior. Gunbreaker? Really? Interesting. Is it Super Belied? Is that why? Don't. Bro. I guess we're technically higher level for the level 10 boss, but... Oh my god, it's been so long. Whoa. And can't use items because we pulled immediately. Love that. I feel like I'm in danger. Yep. Nope. Dodged it. Never punished. Let's... Fuck that. Go again. This is like the fucking jellyfish, but the center is a danger zone. Fuck yeah. We did it. Maxed on tombstones. Let's fucking go. Sure. Let's keep going. Yeah, we're... 18 minutes? We've got 3 people. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. That's better. God, that would have been fucking awful. Ooh. Gunbreaker might not have as much healing as Warrior, but it has enough and has more damage. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We've got RNG and Pilgrims. Floor 61 needs either pool of 81 to 81 to enter, and all the either pool went to the weapon. Oh, no. Well, if it makes you feel any better, if it evened out, it wouldn't have worked. You'd still be lacking. Like, what, yeah, you're 6 over, which would bring you to 81-68. Like, yeah, you're a ways away still, my guy. Where did that go? There it is. Is there a narrative break at like 20, like Heaven on High? Wait, was that level 20? I feel like it was level 20. What? How did you manage to... How did I manage to interrupt the... Oh, no, because it ran behind me. That's why. And yeah, it looks like it is a dip immediately after you get to level 11, or after you get out of the initial set of levels. Not surprising, but gonna be annoying. Oh, that's right. These are the ones with, like, the stained glass motif on it. Floor 30 is the end of the normal floors. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, hopefully this group stays together for that, and then we can... And then I'll probably call it. I'll take res if anyone dies, by the way. Oh, yeah. Red mage. I mean, not like it matters, like... I don't think you have MP pressure when you've got 4 people in the normal floors. Like, I don't think that's gonna be a concern. But hey, if someone wants to power game their way out of me having to res people, like, I'm not gonna hate that. Board. Ooh, and there's a chest. Oh boy. Fucking no ether weapon, or barely any ether pool. That damage. Nice, I think that's number 2 for us so far. Let's take a quick peek. Anything? Nah, fuck that. No, I don't give a shit. No, don't, Wait. Oh, oh. Okay, they're good. No, they're not. Yeah, we're gonna be real hit and miss with the, music. In terms of energy, anyway. Like, for streaming, I'm like, hell yeah, give me all the high-tempo shit so I don't fall asleep. That doesn't mean this music's bad. Okay, relatively even. That's nice. You know what I should do is put... I hope that registered. Fuck you. What the fuck? Yippee. Is there anything actually we give a shit about? Not really. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, thank you. Oh my fucking god. Where are you all going? You don't need to be acting like this. It is floor 15. You have 2 healers. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. We're at level 100 too. I must be missing something. Are you actually fucking kidding me, dog? Ultimate Legends, am I right? Like, I genuinely don't get it. Why are you pulling them like this? Like, just stand there and do it. Like, no one gives a shit about you kiting shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Sneaky grab one of these and then refill the strength. Okay, sure. I pressed 4, but alright. Lamau get ferried. Yeah, don't give a shit about that. Unless we really need the kills. Oh, more strength. Okay, that one, to be fair, is staring right at the fucking exit, so... Oh. Good. Stop running away, please! Oh my god. I think this is also why I stopped grinding deep dungeons, because, like, there are certain people who get into these things and just, like, I don't understand their fucking logic. From where? How? Did they... I didn't see a trap go off. I didn't see the graphic. How? There's anything here we care? Oh no, it is the exit. God damn it. No, I probably should have pulled them. That's my bad. This is even with a Pomander of Strength, by the way. Jesus. That attack is fucking wow. Oh, cool, we're good to go. Of course, I'm sure one of us is going to be incredibly hungry for blood. Oh. You'll be fine. Where the fuck is the red mage? My mouse. There we go. Alright, please. They went back! Oh my god! I just want to get to the end, man. There's no silver chest. Watch them fucking attack the... I love gaming. I love gaming with people. Why did I decide a red mage? The red mage says. I don't know, what... That's not even the fucking problem, man. Like, you're not doing shit. So what the fuck did that do? What? I'm gonna lie, if this was a party for higher floors, I would have backed out and kicked them. Yeah. For real. I don't know why I've gone off by myself, fuck it. Defiance at this point. Oh, okay. There is a room missing. Now, y'all are gonna poke your head in, and then come back immediately if there's nothing there, right? Think you've done the Monster Hunter fight already? Yep, certainly did. What's in here? Gold. I don't care. No, we don't care. No, we don't. We really don't care. We're floor 9. We have, like, steel and strength pommanders out the ass. We're good. Appreciate that it's an easy source of weapons. That is true. It just straight up gives you, like, I don't know what the chance is, but it straight up gave me just a 745, so, like... And then there's an extreme for, like, an upgrade, so, like, that seems like a good... What is this red mage doing? That seems like a good trade-off to me. Hope you stay as a fairy during the boss fight. Get in the ring! Gotten a coffer each clear, so I think it's a guarantee. Damn. Oh my god. Plant Omega. Ultimate legend, by the way. Oh? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Okay. Ah. Oh. Oh, you fucking... Yeah, you deserve that. Oh, that is way too close. Noted. Seriously? Whew. 2 down. 1 to go. Sacks of Severed Light. That must be the, Accursed Horde, right? Non-recycled models, 10 out of 10 patch. Yeah, honestly, like, between Arc, I blame healers, bro. Okay, maybe they're making a joke. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really... Not really a fan of this red mage's attitude, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, hold up. Silver chest is what I want. Floor landmines can't kill. True. That is a true statement. They cannot kill. Oh, no, we're good. Oh my god, are we in the Oneida? I wonder what the logic is for this shit being in Pilgrim's Traverse. Oh, wow. They kind of already did spell some of that out. In terms of like, oh, you never know what you're gonna run into, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, but like, why? Ah. Ah! Fuck. I can't even see where my fucking hitbox is anymore because I'm in the air. Wait, is that a white mage flare? What the fuck was that? That looked like a holy. But there isn't a white mage in the party. At least now we're taking it a bit more straightforward. And we're not just running around the goddamn area killing everything for no fucking... Whoa! Holy shit! Would be fucking evil of them to go, hey, here's all this speed. Anyway, here's a ton more traps on this floor specifically. Fuck you. So now we're gonna pull everything in the goddamn floor? Oh, god. I can't believe that. Cool. Oh, mimic. Hey, let's just go find the fucking exit, why don't we? Oh, there it is. Candelabras are dangerous. Okay, you've got a clear shot. Okay, maybe this is just me being picky and, like, power gaming in my own way, but, like, we could exit. We could exit. You don't need to pull everything on the floor. There is no reason for you to pull everything on the floor. Actually, I should be paying attention to the palms we're getting so I can clear myself of this bullshit. Alright, I don't think that's... That's steel. Kind of understand it since mobs have a chance to drop chests, and before the higher floors it's a why not sort of thing, but only do it in pre-made, so do it with randos. Yeah, like, yeah, I feel like you should, like, actually be talking. And honestly, I could probably also do it too. Like, why are we killing all the monsters? Who gives a shit? I'd rather just find the silver chests and fucking get the fuck out. Ah, purity, there it is. Wait. Yeah, that's the one. Purification. Removes all curable status ailments from the party and erects a barrier against the next status ailment inflicted. Oh, right, I saw that before, yeah. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's the candelabra. It's not a good place to put this fucking thing. Next area points to fire. This place just spews ether pool. Not that I'm complaining. I'm gonna want some of the weapons. The stained glass is nice. Yeah, same here. Oh, fuck, that's a silver chest. Oh, silver chest is gone. Alright. I mean, yeah, like... Honestly, I don't know how much ether pool grinding was even, like, a long-term thing for the previous ones. And even then, it's kind of... Like, the first time through is, like, just, like, time-gating the, They're not running over here. Time-gating getting to the higher levels, right? And beyond that, it's a grind just to get weapons. But it seems like a... Oh, fucking... Are you serious? Oh, that cast holy. But yeah, it seems like it's a bit of a nuisance. Also, I guess you have to remember too that there are way more jobs than there were for the last couple of... Well, I guess technically not for Shadowbringers. Sorry, for Endwalker's Deep Dungeon. But like, yeah, I don't mind them easing that and then going, yeah, there's still more jobs for you to get all that shit for. Ow. That shit hurted. Did we get hit by a landmine? What the fuck just happened? That was the landmine, okay. Where is it? Where's the chest? I'm I'm transforming for this. Because the fucking healer ran past it! Oh. Ow! Rude. No, run back. Thank you. %, of current HP, not to be confused with chest bombs, which are 80% of max HP and can kill. Oh, I didn't... Wait, landmines literally can't kill? Wait, are you absolutely sure about that? I actually don't remember that being the case. Huh. There you go. I am probably confusing it with the times I got, Okay, hold on, sorry. Those were actually beating... Well, actually, no, they're only beating the shit out of the Red Mage, because the Red Mage has innovation. Okay. No. Oh, goody. Alright, no, there's a new... Hold on. Okay, no. Buddy! Friend. Other person in my party. Can you fucking not? Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm not Did you also blow up a goddamn mine, you fucking Wish this Red Mage all the trap parties in PF when they're struggling Savage. Yeah. For what it's worth too, I feel like they're always getting ferried, which is very funny. Ugh. Alright, we got one more set of 3. Y'all, are you... I'm sitting the fuck down, fuck you. I'm not getting up. Fuck. Can't even get rid of a fruit fly. Oh, that did... I didn't see it open up for a second. Of course there had to be silver here. true! Look at me. I've been in all kinds of parties. Parties that pulled the entire floor. Parties that skimmed through every chest. Parties that, yes, tried to get to the exit as soon as possible. All these kinds of parties I've been in and found you wanting. What? The red mage just said worth. They went all the way to the right. Found nothing but a goddamn gold chest. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on every progress item in the fucking thing. Incredible. Hey, how about no? I saw you casting that. Oh, that's what I was getting hit by. A telegraphless thing. I think I just did the thing I complained about, not trying to walk around the enemies. They were staring at the chest, or looked like they were going to start staring at the chest anyway. Kind of wish that didn't stop you targeting an enemy. You think your party deserving? And come, earn your place. Doors open to Gordius Savage? Oh god. Back in the times of elves. Where they heard the cries for we need more difficult content. And they said, bet. Why? I'm... Okay, that one at least wasn't anyone's fault. Most modern PS would fall apart in living liquid. From what I've heard, yeah. I don't think I would have survived it, to be completely honest. And I did like server first mythic raiding in WoW. Like, granted, I don't want to. I less and less want to be involved in shit like that anymore. But like, I think even when I was at my prime, I would have been like, ugh. And part of it really is just managing expectations. Like, when they're still trying to figure out, like, how difficult they can make content, and people are, like, screaming, we want hard content, and then they just, like, get fucking obliterated. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, we're trying to figure out how to do hard content and shit. Actually, maybe I'm remembering a different, I'm not healing them. Why did you pull more? Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh no. I think what they actually did there was they tried to dodge the attack that had no telegraph, and then they stepped into the other room. Actually, no, there's two rooms. We can poke our head in at least. Oh my god, that's a lot of shit. Nope. Nope. Red Mage is going for it anyway. Fucking dipshit. He's fearless, chat. Easy. See? It really is possible. Looney Tunes shit happened to me. I got misdirection, ran into a fairy trap, then misdirection changed, so I ran back to the mob, got hit and died to an AoE. Awesome. From what I understand, this is a typical deep dungeon experience. Coins of haste. Maybe I keep that up there. But then that's so bare. Sorry, I am not gonna. I am gonna be insufferable about this. Oh no. No, that's a tail. Oh no, that's a big AoE. Okay. Swinge. It's my stream. I'll complain if I want to. Oh good, damage shell decrease. Yippee! Let me just not... That is not what that does. Fucking shit. Removes all enhancements? I don't actually remember if that's what that does. Whatever. Ah! Awesome. Fuck it, it'll just sit awkwardly there. I really should, like, think about rearranging my UI at some point. Because I clearly don't like where some things are, but... What's in here? Nothing. Cool. Whoop. Well, well, well. If it isn't the Red Mage's fucking hubris. Actually, we should probably back him off. Bro! Get me out of this fucking party. Get me out of this fucking party immediately. Oh my god. Please, let's leave. incredible, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that's... Oh, ooh. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that essence does. That they just used. I'm really hoping that didn't just insta-kill the boss. Okay. They used an incense, I think. Give me that. Give me the steel, too, because I'm a healer. I deserve that. Alright, let's fucking go. Centaur? Yes. Okay, 4 tiers by the look of it? Oh, that looks bad. Okay. Understood. Oh. Yeah? Whew. I forgot how, like, I forgot how compact a lot of the, deep dungeon bosses are. That's just kind of, like, short and sweet. Forgiven, treachery, slain. Yippee. Oh, shit. Oh my god, get it the fuck out of there! Fairy tale. Ankh Dane is eyeing you critically. Have you news I should hear? Welcome, Wanderer. Oh, is that so? A Sin Eater donning robes of the clergy. Well, that does sound promising. Tell me more, Thin Branch, that my mind's eye can peruse the fullest portrait. Either I mistake the shape in making quite, or else you face an arbiter of light. It would be best to send for the king. Although, considering your bond, your battle may already be old news. A moment, if you please. Oi, Oswide! Put a girdle round about Ilmeg in 40 wing beats. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, there we go. Have you fathomed why burning juniper incense can summon the Fairy King to your side? No. Of course you haven't. You're only mortal. As innocent as a bairn of 5 summers on the eve of your baptism. One more sleep and you'd be welcomed into the laity of the First Light. Not all children were so lucky. Oh. I thought this is where we were going. Those who died before baptism could not receive Light's blessing. They could not be reborn. Instead, their souls were condemned to wander these lands as pixie kind. Yeah, I remember speculation about this in Shadowbringers. However, not all pixies are made this way. Take a mortal youth, they're no older than 16. Lead them into the kingdom of rainbows by intent or happenstance. Should they follow their breadcrumbs safely back, let none be the wiser. Should their heart cry out for home, let mortality embrace their mossy bones. But should they be of that rare disposition, one that longs for magic's fell and fancy's fey, those are the pilgrims that wander evermore. To revels do they turn their mind, to dreams of wings and pixie kind. No food nor rest feign they to take, forever after ne'er to wake. Exhausted and enthralled, the dreamer dies, and beside their remains blooms a solitary flower. The dewy petals hold a wayward youth who purge their mortal grossness and seize the likeness of their desire. So you're saying Feol was one of these people? One who spurned their fate. A mad bloom. Yes. Our King Titania was once a mortal like yourself. A mortal baptized in the Church of the First Light. Had their body lain in a chapel, juniper incense would have been burned in their honor. There is something so familiar, so comforting about juniper smoke. For a moment, the soul remembers where it belongs, and the smoke, in turn, embraces it. So to your censer the king may fly, welcome within the church as one of its faithful deceased. I trust Farth isn't cajoling you with mischief. Oh fuck, I forgot her voice already. Dear, you sapling. Isn't cajoling you with mischief? I don't know how to say that in that voice. Perish the thought! I but sing your majesty's praises as the most audacious pilgrim this land has ever known. Traversing walls and wards, life and death, even the barrier betwixt mortal and fey. No other makes such a delightful mockery of barriers. Well, never have I been so needlessly flattered. 'Tis only natural to seek roses despite the briar. Those who would not dare a pricked finger seem far stranger to me. Osweird says you have something to report. I would hear it from your lips, my sapling. Tell me everything. So it was Hades but light, basically. Then our discoveries have aligned. While you were visiting chapels, my keepers were sifting through books. Among them we found records of a great archbishop's passing before the fall of Vobert. His death dissolved the church's hierarchy, as no successor could be named. Slain by sin eaters, officially. Yet in disgrace we know the need to dig up lies, bury the deed. Likely the archbishop became a sin eater. That a few records were obfuscated would hardly be surprising, given the church's declining reputation at the time. I believe so. The vestments of the Eater you'd encountered match those in the Archbishop's portrait all too well. After turning, he must have been locked away where none could find him, fated to wander the ruins of his faith forevermore. We may have been freed from the torments of light, but the Archbishop would have known no such relief. Perhaps what remained of him was calling out, begging to be put to rest. But he might know death as one of the faithful, in spite of the monster he had become. "'Tis done, your majesty. In the churchway paths his sprite will glide no longer. History shall inter the first light beside him, its legacy as brief as lightning in the coiled night." Collied night? Collied. No. Not collide, dipshit. Collied. I fucking... God damn it. Goddamn AI garbage. Hold on a sec. Collared. Okay. Collared night. Centuries will bury its stone and millennia will erase its name. Do you think so? You and your comrades once traveled to the stars and back. As I tracked the pretty glimmer of your mortal lives, I could not help but wonder. But there are ways Fae in Northrend. Church of the First Light wove us into their stories repeated for lifetimes on end. Their devotion may well have created us. Belief has been known to change the world, has it not? Huh. So, even should the church be forgotten in name, its legacy will live on. It lives in every one of us. Farewell, Archbishop. I may never remember you, nor the mortal I once was. But beyond the yew trees, I found something beautiful. Can't believe we got fucking Fae Law in Year of Our Lord 2025.
Oh, I love them!
Not exactly hard-proof, but you did well enough. Well, the Sin Eater's likely to organize a funeral. An only Archbishop does fit the part. Now all is done and all is clear, with nothing left for us to fear. Except perhaps, now here's the catch. Upon the church remains the latch. The wards that keep us high and dry stay mum as to the reason why. What else inside drives us away? What designs not suffer any Fae? Alas, once more in chapel lies the truth behind this ill surprise. Or perhaps the Archbishop simply forgot to turn the spell off. Happens to the best of us. God. Oh. Hell yeah. Was that really never a thing until now? You can now explore beyond Zone 31 of Pilgrim's Traverse. To learn the requirements for doing so, speak with Fountain Earth. You may now consume Illumed Aetherpool gear, strength to obtain Illumed Aetherpool grips from Oswide. Illumed Aetherpool grips can be exchanged for weapons that appear identical to Illumed Aetherpool arms, but can be used outside Pilgrim's Traverse. Yippee! Alright, I think that's gonna be it. I can feel myself fading. Alright. Obviously haven't done the extreme with the Monsanto thing, but that does seem cool, and it's a neat trial fight, honestly. Deep Dungeon, oh boy, it's as I remembered it. Can be pretty chill and fun, but boy, if you get in a party with people who just can't be bothered doing it the way you're doing it. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for tonight. Streams this weekend. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be out, or hopefully, anyway, weather permitting. If not, maybe I'll think of something. But on Sunday, we're not gonna be able to do Ace Attorney, because Mina's gonna be busy. But I am going to be returning to Slay the Princess. There was a ending we did not end up getting, and I'm pretty sure from reviewing where I was last time with that game, I think I screwed myself into not being able to get it. So as much as I would like to actually see the endings of the stuff I actually got, I kind of want to see that, like, real ultimate ending, which is which requires you being a lot more violent in terms of, like, the ending of each of the 5 vessels. So yeah, we're going to be doing that on Sunday. It's going to be a little bit more chill than it usually is. And honestly, like, the way that the rest of this year is going to go, I can't really guarantee that the weekends are going to be completely as normal. As we head into November, I'm going to have to start, like, really planning what's happening during the holidays, and obviously in December it's going to be really fucking busy, so I'm going to try and keep doing streams during the week. Speaking of, like, I may return to Silksong, like, if I really want to. I kind of want to start a new game, though. And, when I want to start another RPG, because with Expedition 33, I got turned off for a reason that was absolutely nothing to do with me actually playing the game. So I do want to try and test out, like, a little bit of a longer game, in those time slots. I'm still thinking of In Stars and Time, but, like, I may decide to do something completely random, so not guaranteeing anything at the moment. Yeah, I think that is about it. Yeah, because the weekend, next weekend is going to be, interrupted as well, but I need to confirm if anything else is happening that weekend as well. Yeah, so I think we'll end it there. So, thank you very much for watching live on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.